Hello, guys and gals, and this is going to be a reading from. This is another Walt Disney book, and well, they haven't given me a copyright strike for the other stuff, and so maybe they'll let this one slide too. I do give them full copyright credit and stuff like that, so yeah. Also, that song was another medium, and it's from Undertale, and I have permission to use that song. Anyways, what we have here is it's a book called Thumper's Little Sisters. Now, I'm not sure if this is canon, because I know that in one of the Bambi ones, the previous Bambi books that we read, humans actually helped Bambi when he fell into this frozen pond, and that was interesting, to say the least. Maybe that's more based on the original source material, because Bambi was based on a book by, I forget his name, but I think he was like German or something. And so this book is called Thumper's Little Sisters, and I'm not sure exactly if it's canon. I'm just going to put that out there. But this is also an easy-to-read book, and hopefully it helps people, deal with the COVID and stuff like that. And this is going to be second-day material, in other words. And I'll explain what that means real quick. I like to have at least one video a day. But I also like to have at least 2 videos a day, and so if you hear noise in the background, Dollar General is getting a delivery. Anyways, so first day content is basically mainstream series of reading books. The current book I'm reading is Phantasmagoria, which is an atlas of mythical monsters, which is in the same vein as the Mythical Monsters series that was from before. But I need second day content if I want to keep posting 2 videos a day, which I do want to because I enjoy making these videos and bringing you guys quality content. So, anyways, we'll be reading this, and it's Thumper's Little Sisters, and I haven't even read this yet. I picked it up from the library. They were going to throw it away, so it's like, okay, yeah, it's something I can read on my channel. And I have over 420 videos on my channel, so, 420, yay. Anyways, so if you want to watch any of those, most of it's Pokemon content, and I don't know if you'd call me a PokeTuber or not. I wouldn't be disappointed if you did, to be honest. Now, this is really fascinating right here, because we have Eeyore and the three little pigs. There's Cinderella and the 2 evil stepsisters look like, Pinocchio and Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, and I didn't realize there was a fox in Winnie the Pooh. That's kind of cool. And then there's Bambi up there, and we're just going to go over these real quick. Peter Pan, looks like, and the Lost Boys, I think they're called. And I think these are basically covered up. So we're going to have to look at the back page to look at these. And let's do that right now. Here we have, that's Daisy Duck, it looks like, and that's one of the Aristocats. I'm afraid I don't know which Aristocat that is, but I'm sure that's from the movie The Aristocats. Okay, I should know who that is, but I don't. It's from one of their older movies, though. But yeah, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and Snow White and 7 Dwarves. I'm trying to. That looks familiar. I just can't remember what that's from. Donald and Goofy and Scrooge. Is that Scrooge McDuck? I think that's Scrooge McDuck. Wow. Okay. Anyways, that's taken enough time from that. Let's start this book. I don't know how long it's going to be, but again, the copyright material this is all copyright. All these characters are copyright to Disney. This is a copy from, should say, oh no, it doesn't say. 1986, right here. Book 1986. Wow. What about Auckland? I forget what Auckland is. Is that like Germany or something? I don't remember. I'll have to Google that sometime. Okay, let's see here. Oh, and again, somebody mentioned on one of the other ones, I think it was one of the Robin Hood books, that it looked like someone had actually traced the movie cells. And so I'm thinking that maybe the actual movie artist did these pictures too. But I'm not sure. They sure are cute. Anyways, so let's see. I just love those mushrooms too. They look tasty. One morning, Thumper the rabbit felt sad. He sat under a big oak tree, but he did not thump his foot. He did not nibble the fresh green grass. He just sat there and looked sad. "What's wrong, Thumper?" asked Bambi. "My mother and father do not love me any more," says Thumper. They hug my baby sisters, but they never hug me. They never talk to me. They have forgotten me. I love this movie when I was a kid. Mothers and fathers never stop loving their children, says Bambi. When your sisters are older, your mother and father will have more time for you, and your sisters will be more fun. Okay. I guess that's true. I'm just loving the background scenery here because it's beautiful. Thumper felt happier when he heard this. He went home right away. Oh, I like the butterflies too. Now, in one of the books, one of the Bambi books, there was a recurring theme of the same bird being in like all the frames, or something like that. Okay. But things did not get better. Things got worse. When Thumper tried to thump in the house, his father stopped him. Quiet, Thumper, your sisters are asleep. So I'm getting the color scheme now. Now, what Disney usually does with gender, or they did earlier on in their animation, is that all the males would be the same color and the females would be the same color. And they've got the theme going here with Thumper's little sisters being tan-colored like the mother, and Thumper being the same color as the father. Kind of a little visual cue. Really effective, too. Okay. Oh, and that's a nice little carrot, too. When Thumper tried to nibble some dry grass, his mother stopped him. Don't eat everything in the burrow, she said. Save some for your little sisters. Okay. Let's move on. As the days went by, the babies did get older. They followed Thumper everywhere, and they never stopped asking him things. Why are you doing that, Thumper? They asked. Can we do it too? Okay, let's see. That's a cute little... I think that's a thistle, actually. I'm not sure. They sat on Thumper when he took his nap. One sister poked him in the eye. Are you in there, Thumper? She cried. Ouch, that looks like that would hurt. Okay, let's, next page. At last the sisters were old enough to play outside all day, and who did they want to play with? Thumper, of course. Watch out for them, Thumper, said his mother. Don't let them get hurt. That's all well and good, of course. But they have a mind of their own, I would imagine. Those are really pretty flowers, by the way. Thumper did not want to watch out for his sisters. He wanted to play by himself. He turned his back and climbed a fence. His sisters ran across the field. I can see this is going to turn out badly. But that's the point. Uh-oh. What if that dog is cannon? I don't know. All of a sudden, Thumper heard a squeal. Thumper, help, cried one of the sisters. Save us, cried another. A dog had come sniffing through the grass. It was a big, hungry-looking dog. Let's see. Yeah, it does look big and hungry. Oh no, cried Thumper. He jumped down from the fence and he ran right in front of the dog. The dog forgot about the baby rabbits. He ran after Thumper. That was nice of him. Thumper ran across the field, and the dog ran after him. Thumper ran faster and faster, but still the dog ran after him. I must run home, Thumper said to himself. If I don't, the dog will get me. So there the dog is chasing him. With that, Thumper ran as fast as he could. He ran straight into the rabbit hole. The dog barked and howled outside. Okay. Oh my goodness, now the dog knows where we live, cried Thumper's mother. She hugged her baby sisters. Oh, yeah, hugged the baby sisters. Soon a man came from the farm and took the dog away. He's gone. We are safe, said Thumper. Not for long, said Thumper's father. That dog will come back. What have I always told you about dogs? Well, again, we have the whole color scheme here. You can see it really well with the colors of the mother and then the colors of the males. Don't lead a dog to your burrow, said Thumper in a low voice. Papa, Thumper had to do it, said one of the sisters. He did it for us, said another. But Thumper's mother and father were not listening. We have to go and look for a new burrow, said Thumper's father. You children stay here, said Thumper's mother. We'll come back for you. So they're going to go look for a new burrow. Okay. Let's, So Thumper's mother and father set out to find a new burrow. Thumper watched them go and felt sad and hurt and angry at all the same time. All right for them, he said. They don't care about me. I don't belong here anymore. I'll go and find a burrow of my own. Then they'll be sorry. He started off. Okay. I like that angle too, that perspective shot. That's awesome. Okay. The sisters ran after him. Stop, cried one. We love you, said another. We don't want you to go, said the third. Thumper did not look back. He made believe he didn't hear his sisters. They stayed close behind Thumper. He went deep into the woods. Now, I can tell this is a bad idea, but at the time, he probably thought it was a good idea. Uh-oh. Well, I can see where this is heading. Okay. The sisters were there when Thumper saw a hole. It looked as if it might make a good home for one small rabbit. Okay. Thumper sniffed at the hole. He wanted to see if any other animal lived there. Then he moved a little closer to the hole. Okay, those berries look tasty, by the way. We get a close-up shot of the berries right here. And they look amazing. I wonder if those are mulberries. No, actually those look more like grapes. They're probably like mulberries or something. So he moved a little closer to the hole. Okay. Snap! Thumper felt his feet go out from under him, and he felt himself bounce high into the air. He was caught in a snare. He hung from a high branch, and no matter how he tried, he could not get himself free. So let's see here. Whoops. He got caught. Thumper's sisters tried to help him. One little sister stood on the other little sisters, but they still could not, but the branch was too high. They could not reach Thumper. Well, at least they're trying. There he is, just dangling there. Poor guy. Don't be afraid, Thumper, said one sister. We'll get help, said the second. The third stayed with Thumper. I will sing to you so you won't be lonely, she said. Okay. That was very thoughtful of them. Let's take a closer look at this. The first two sisters ran to get help. The third sister sang a gentle little song. They stayed close. Oh, she stayed close to Thumper. So there she is. She's singing to Thumper. And then those two are going for help. Okay. Soon the two sisters came back. Bambi was with them, so was Flower the skunk. Oh, here. Bambi tied the bend of the tree so that... Bambi tried to bend the tree so that it touched the ground, and Thumper could wiggle free. Flower helped. It looks like he's helping, yeah. But before Thumper was free, his mother and father came down the path. Well, they look happy. That's neat, though. Okay, it says here... Oh, Thumper, cried his mother. She was very frightened. Be brave, Thumper, said his father. We will save you. Okay, and then there's like, oh no! Bambi gave the tree branch a great tug. Flower bounced on the branch as hard as he could. And there we go. He's almost free, I guess. Okay. Next we go. Thumper's sisters pulled and tugged at Thumper's ears. At last, Thumper's foot came out of the snare. Thumper, dear, said his mother. She hugged him until she took his breath away. That's cute. We saved Thumper, Mama, said one of the sisters. And he saved us, said another. Okay, let's see. There's Flower, Bambi, the three sisters. And we never know their names. I mean, it just says the sisters, so they're probably really minor characters. I haven't seen the movie in so long, I don't remember if they actually had a bigger role or anything like that. But anyways. Then the sisters told the whole story of how Thumper had run in front of the dog. That big old dog wanted to eat us up, they said, but Thumper did not let him. Okay. We're almost done here, by the way. Thumper's father was so proud that he hardly knew what to do. That's my boy, he said. Then his father thumped Thumper on the back to show how proud he was. Thumper was happy. Okay. But my mother and father do love me, he said. They were just too busy to tell me. I guess mothers and fathers are like that, said Bambi. My little sisters love me too, said Thumper. I'm glad I have little sisters. They are not so bad after all. Okay, here's that. And the background is really kind of neat, you know, even with the little berry bushes and stuff. That's just really cool. Then Thumper went off with his mother and father. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I didn't skip a page here. I didn't. Okay. The pages are kind of thick, and I didn't want to skip a page. Okay, it says, Then Thumper went off with his mother and father and sisters to find a new home, and he never again thought that his mother and father did not love him. He knew that they did. They always would, no matter how many young rabbits there might be in the burrow. So, yeah. That's neat, though. I like how the pages, they take up 2 frames. I mean, they take up 2 pages, and that's cool. And that is the end. Okay, so this was Thumper's Little Sisters, and it is it's by Walt Disney. I'm trying to find an author in here. I mean, but I think that it just is Disney, so it's under the blanket of Disney, I guess. But yeah, this was a really pretty good book, I thought. Again, I don't know if this is canon or not. Sometimes stories come out of Disney that aren't exactly canon to the official storyline, but it was a good book. If you like this content, make sure that you like and subscribe, and you ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, all that information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.